If the road I had taken to Christiania had been smooth up till now, I was not to get very far into the free town before the hammer fell and it became painful as hell. Like everything that is good and necessary on this earth, my Christiania life was born in pain. It was my first working day out on the free town. I'd gone there on my bicycle to start making the old wreck of a wagon I had bought habitable. My future home was standing on its 4 semi-flat wheels on a little round spot of asphalt at the far end of the green recycling hall. It was a guy named Bankruptcy Benny who had gotten it from a contractor on mid-Zealand someplace. But besides making plans to go live in a wagon in Christiania, Benny had been scheming to make bucks big time, with the result that before he could make the move, he'd been busted and gone to jail. The night it happened, he was sitting in a truck somewhere out on the coast, waiting for a ship, bringing in a ton of hash from Morocco. What to me was a lucky break was a terrible blow to Benny. That is anyway what I thought when I was on my way to negotiate the deal with him in jail. I couldn't make up my mind if I ought to have a bad conscience. I mean, instead of being beside myself with joy. Hey, is it my fault that you're such a greedy bastard? This is what I was thinking when the two of us were sitting across the table from each other and I was contemplating the dents in his shaven skull. The loss of one guy is the legitimate gain of the other, no? Bankruptcy Benny had had his own plans for the wagon. Of course he did, and the guy didn't try to hide it either. He was bummed out of his mind. He said that nothing was going to come of it all. It was fucked. Before he used to go to bars. Now he was behind them. It made a major difference. Benny made a wry face. He was in for a minimum of 5 years. That and nothing else was what he had to confront. From being a beautiful dream and a promise just a few weeks ago, the wagon had turned into just so much dead weight. He had less than zero use for it anymore. Luckily, there was somebody who wanted to buy the damn thing from him. If not, it would just rot. One had to look at the bright side, no? Benny turned his head and looked at the wall. Thank God, he mumbled. He hadn't spent more time and money on it before he got busted. Now it was another sucker's turn to tinker with the bitch. But he wished me good luck.